Editing videos has never been easier. All you need is your phone and the CapCut app. Let me show you how you can edit videos using your phone. Hi, I'm Angelina, the social media manager of Greyson Enterprises. I specialize in creating content using Canva, Figma, Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and Premiere Pro. So once you've downloaded the CapCut app, you're going to want to open a new project. And then from here you can import any images and videos. If you're not sure what you want to import, you can actually preview it. And once you've decided that you want to, in the top right corner, you'll see the little circle, and this is where you can import. So I already know what videos that I want, so I'm just going to go and tap the videos that I want. The order that you tap is the order that videos will be imported. Once you've selected all your videos, in the bottom right corner you'll see a blue add button, and this will add it to your timeline. So as you can see, all my videos are imported on the timeline, and this is where you're going to see any images, videos that you've uploaded, along with audio, voiceovers, effects, and so on. I want to crop this for an Instagram reel or a TikTok video, which is a 9:16 ratio. This first video that I have imported here is actually not the right dimension. So at the bottom, you're going to see a whole bunch of different categories, and this is what you're going to use to edit. So I'm going to go to ratio, and this is where you can select. So I'm going to select 9:16, which has the TikTok logo, and it's going to crop that for me. So you'll see it kind of readjusted, so now that the black frame is above and that clip, and the other clips actually fit perfectly. So what you can do to fix this is you're going to use 2 fingers, and you're just going to zoom in and make it bigger and make it fit into the 9:16 frame. What I want to do now is I want to add some music. So at the bottom, you're going to see a category that says audio. And once you click on this, you're going to see it's going to pull up a bunch of other options. You're going to see sounds, copyright, effects, extracted, and voiceover. You can use sounds that CapCut has. You can import from TikTok. If you have a video and you want to just extract that, you can do that, and voiceovers. But I'm just going to use the ones in CapCut for today. So you can see they have a whole bunch of different categories that you can explore, and you can also search as well. So I'm going to play a little bit. And I've decided that I like this audio, so now that I've decided that I like it, I'm going to click this blue plus sign, and that's just going to add that to my timeline. So you can probably tell that you can actually hear the audio from my video clips, but you can actually mute this. So I'm just going to do that because I only want to hear the music. Okay, that's much better. Now I'm going to edit the videos in my timeline. So you might find maybe some of these clips are a little bit too long and you want to shorten them. So what you're going to do is you're just going to select, and then you'll see on the side of the selected clip these 2 white bars, and you're just going to slide those. So if you want to make it shorter from the front, you can cut off the beginning. You can do the same at the end as well. Another way for you to cut videos, especially if you have really long clips and you know you don't want a certain section, what you can do is you'll see this white line, and that's going to kind of be your marker point. So you can click on your video clip, and at the bottom you're going to see split. You're going to select that, and then it'll cut the video clip into multiple pieces. That way you have shorter sections to edit. So I have this video clip at the very end of my timeline, and this actually isn't where I want it. I actually want it earlier in the timeline. So what you can do is you're going to select it, and then you're going to hold down, and then you're going to drag it in front, after, or wherever you want in your timeline, and then you'll see after that's where it's going to be now. As I'm watching this timeline, I'm seeing this is the wrong video clip that I want to upload. Like, that's not the one that I want to use. So what you can do is you're going to select it, and then you're going to use the plus sign that you see on the right side, and you're going to import a new video. CapCut has a great feature where it actually tells you which videos you've uploaded and which ones you haven't. That way you're not duplicating videos. So I'm just going to add this video into the timeline. So you'll see if this video, the new one that I imported, was actually imported right after the selected clip. To delete the video, you're going to just have it selected, and at the bottom you'll see it's going to show delete. You're just going to hit that. The split function is great for those longer videos where you have multiple sections of that video that you want to edit and lots of pieces where you want to leave out. I've just gone ahead and shortened up all my clips and cut everything up to how I want it to be. So now that I have the length of my video, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fix the music because the music it's a little bit long. So same idea with the videos, you're just going to either use a split to cut it off right at the end, or you can slide it like you would sliding the video. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a quick voiceover to my video. So how you can do this is you're going to go to audio and just select voiceover. Once you've selected that, you'll see that there's a little microphone in the middle, and you just tap and hold to record and let go of that button when you're done recording. Let's take a pause. If there's one place you have to eat when you visit Finland, it's... So recording that was a little bit difficult just because the music was a little bit too loud, too overpowering, and I couldn't hear myself back. So I'm just going to select that music clip, and you're going to go to volume, and we're just going to turn it down. That way I can hear myself talk, and it's not going to take over the video. If there's one place you eat when you visit St. John's, Newfoundland, it's Mallard Cottage. If there's one place you eat when you visit St. John's, Newfoundland, it's Mallard Cottage. So that was much better, but I still want my voice to be a little bit louder, so I'm just going to click volume on the voiceover and crank that up. That way I can hear myself a lot better. I want to show you how you can add some text to your video now. So at the bottom you're going to hit text, and you can see there's a bunch of different options. So you can try text templates where you can import these pre-made designs, and you can just fix up the text, like say this 𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒏 one based off the Barbie movie. I'm not going to use a template, but what you can do now is to add normal text, is just hit add text, and then type in whatever it is that you want your text to say. So you can see my marker was not where I want my text to be, so I'm just going to drag that over to be in position where I want it to be, which is right at the start. You can select the text and you can actually change up the appearance of it. So you can change the color of it, adding a stroke, change the font. There's lots of different options for you there. You can change the style, you can add effects, you can animate it as well. So there's tons of things you can do with the text. You don't have to use a template. If there's none that you like, you can go in and create your own. So feel free to check it out, play around and explore and see the different features that it has. You can also play around with filters under the filter tab. When you select a video clip, you can change the way it looks. So you can play around with different color filters, like we've got an Oppenheimer color one for more dark and moody. You can change the intensity of that. If you don't want any filters, you can just use the normal adjust, so you can increase the brightness, the contrast, play with highlights and shadows and all that stuff. Once you're done with your video, you're going to go to the top where it says 1080p, and this is where you can change the resolution, which can go all the way up to 4K, play with the frame rate, the code rate, and so on. You can also make a GIF if you wanted to, if you didn't want a video. But we're just going to stick to the video. I want to keep it in the default settings here just because I know that's going to work best with my video settings. So once you do that, you're going to click this little up arrow and then it's going to export. And you can export your video directly to TikTok. You can just save, this is automatically saving it, but you can also upload to Instagram, Facebook, and so on. Hopefully you learned something from this video and it was helpful and a great introduction to how to use CapCut. There are so many other features in CapCut that I did not go over, so feel free to play around and explore the different settings as well. But hopefully this gave you a good foundation on how to edit your videos easily on your phone using CapCut.